Good evening and welcome into George Finnie Stadium here on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University. I'm Cole McDaniel. You're watching and listening to women's lacrosse here on bwyellowjackets.com as well as OAC TV. Here on this Wednesday evening, the first day of March, it is the home opener for women's lacrosse, getting the 2023 season underway here at George Finnie Stadium. The Yellow Jackets come into this game with a record of 1-0 over the weekend. Won their opening game of the season on the road at Grove City in Pennsylvania by a score of 14-8. Taking a look at the visitors, the Ohio Wesleyan battling Bishops. They had a goal-scoring fest, really, in their matchup against another Ohio Athletic Conference team, the Otterbein Cardinals. And the battling Bishops coming out on top 17-13 in that game. So both of these teams starting off the season 1-0, an opportunity to see who can go 2-0. About to get this one underway. And a face-off coming up here in just a moment. And we'll get to the starting lineups here in a moment as well. This one up and takes a hop, and the battling Bishops come away with it first. Pass in the middle here for the battling Bishops, working around on the attack. Around the fan area here at the moment. Trying to make a move and get inside and possibly get the first shot off here. Pass behind the net. Yellow Jackets in the all-black uniforms. Ohio Wesleyan with the white jerseys, and there's the opening save of the game, and we'll take a look at the starting lineup for the host, the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. Number 3, Morgan Massey. Number 4, Lexi Conway. Number 7, Deanna Lucas. Number 8, Carly Kern. Number 10, Kat Radek. Number 15, Lauren Comack. Number 19, Sophia Lume. Number 23, Lauren Getchie. Number 33, Taylor Miklos. Number 34, Lily Poland. Number 43, Caroline Pottinger. And number 49, Lily Tope. And the visitors in Ohio Wesleyan get on the board first. And Grace Egan opens up the scoring for Ohio Wesleyan. She was one of the offensive leaders in that game against Otterbein to start the season. And the Yellow Jackets now find themselves down 1 just a couple minutes into this game. So an opportunity to now talk about the starting lineup for the battling Bishops. Number 4, Tiffany Trin. Number 7, Sarah Hanley. Number 8, Grace Egan, the goal scorer. Number 13, Nicole Klebus. Number 15, Megan Nee. Number 19, Sophia Staples-Roy. Number 20, Amara Carlson. Number 23, Abby Grogan. Number 24, Sophia Delgado. Number 25, Caroline Fleming. Number 31, Shay Cretu. And number 55, Cadence Job. Tope making a move, shaking her defender, and putting that one in the bottom left-hand corner, and we're all knotted up at 1-1. Yellow Jackets on their first attack. Really their first time on the offensive end, finding a way to score a goal. Well done by Lily Tope, the sophomore out of Delaware. So Lily Tope, who got the goal, that is now her third on the season. She had 5 points, 2 goals, and 3 assists in that opening game at Grove City. And Tope had plenty of playing time last season. Spent some time starting. Also came off the bench at times, but Lily Tope looking to, in her sophomore year, really be one of those leaders offensively, and so far, a good start. And the Yellow Jackets winning that face-off, looking to go back down the field here again on the attack. See if they can add to their tally. Miklos. Lucas making a move, firing that one a little bit low to the right, and that one goes all the way back to the net. And the Yellow Jackets will see if they apply some pressure and make it difficult for Ohio Wesleyan to get out of their defensive third. There's the whistle and back in action. Now entering midfield, finding an open player in Delgado, and Delgado has some room to run. Finding a teammate in the middle, and Trin drops that one, but able to corral the ball. Pass inside, shot and a goal, making that one look easy. Number 15, Megan Nee. Excuse me, got the 15 and the 25 messed up there. That's Caroline Fleming, the attacker out on the wing who made the move inside. Finished that shot, putting it past Pottinger. And now the Battling Bishops have a 2-1 advantage. 11 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the first period. So the Yellow Jackets, last time they conceded a goal, were able to respond quickly. We'll see if they can do the same thing once again. On the face-off, scramble for the loose ball, and this one picked up by Trin. Passing it around the fan area. Delgado to Carlson. Now inside, this one flashes in front of the net. Lost it for a second, but Pottinger able to cover that one up. Now the Yellow Jackets looking to clear. Not much room there for Lily Pullen. Needs to get some help, and Pottinger, the goaltender, able to help. Up on the far sideline. Into the midfield. Cutting through the middle, finding a teammate, Massey, and actually that one broken up. But Massey going to be able to advance and finds one of her attackers up ahead. Here's Miklos. High pass in the direction of Conway. She's able to deal with that. Lumet. And that one sails over the outstretched stick of Conway, and the Yellow Jackets, careless turnover there, and the Battling Bishops come back the other way. Under 10 minutes remaining in the first period. Yellow Jackets win it back. Deanna Lucas. She can find a teammate in the middle in transition. Great opportunity, and it's just slowed down enough. Well done by the Battling Bishops defensively. After squandering possession, able to slow down that attack. Lumet, middle of the field. Looking to spin. Unable to fire there. Radek to Tope. Getchy gives it to Conway. Conway looking for Lucas, cutting through the middle. That one bounces all the way out to Tope. Radek, the one who has it, and official motions for the clock to reset, that shot clock for Ohio Wesleyan, as now they'll come the other direction. Tough pass. Radek was trying to jump that passing lane. Grogan did a good job turning. Here on the wing, Kalabis. And this is going to be a foul called on Carly Kern. So a tough angle here. But we'll see if Ohio Wesleyan can do something with it. Trin tried to turn and fire, but met a wall of black jerseys. Klebus, just inside of that fan area, finds a teammate. That one flashes just wide. Close on that look, trying to put it in that bottom right-hand corner was Caroline Fleming. Already has a goal to her name. Hard contact as number 8, Grace Egan, goes to ground. But she scores nonetheless on the shot. 3-1. Ohio Wesleyan battling Bishops, jumping out to a quick start here at George Finnie Stadium. So 2 goals on the night now for Grace Egan, the senior attacker from Richfield, Connecticut. And she had 5 goals in that first game against Otterbein. So 2 tonight already gives her a tally of 7 on the season. Great start for Egan so far this year. Just under 7.5 minutes remaining in the opening period. Face-off won by Radek. Behind the net, flashing through the middle. Lucas had position, but Getchy unable to find her on that pass through the middle. The battling Bishops looking to clear their lines and break the other way. Able to do so, and teammates to the right, if the battling Bishops could find them. Instead, thinking they looked the wrong direction. In transition, that one was passed here to the left side when there were 2 white jerseys off to the right side, completely wide open. Probably could have been in on goal for a fairly easy shot. Pass into the middle. That's a beautiful finish there for number 25, Caroline Fleming, the sophomore from Pittsburgh. 2 for her on the night. Grace Egan gets the assist on the Fleming goal. And the score is now 4-1 with 6 minutes remaining here in this opening period, and an opportunity to talk about some of our sponsors here. And tonight's Yellow Jacket women's lacrosse game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket athletics. Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine, proud medical provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes, as well as Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. You are listening to Yellow Jacket Women's Lacrosse on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. We'll be right back for more women's lacrosse action in just a moment. We're back here on BWYellowJackets.com as well as OAC TV. Ohio Wesleyan holding a 4-1 advantage over the Yellow Jackets in Baldwin Wallace's women lacrosse home opener here. Foul going against the Yellow Jackets, and Ohio Wesleyan trying to gather the ball as that one's bouncing around in the midfield. Able to cross that blue line, now on the attack. Looking to make a move and fire. Getting inside a lot of black jerseys in the way of number 13 and Nicole Klebus, but it didn't matter. Fighting her way through, getting a shot on goal, and finishing 5-1, battling Bishops.
Battling Bishops goal scored by number 13, Nicole Klebus.
Klebus had 3 goals coming into the night, and now that goal gives her 4 on the season. So something to mention, of course, it is March 1st, home opener. No snow on the sides of the field, though. Definitely unusual for the beginning of March, especially here in Northeast Ohio. Pretty mild weather the last couple of weeks in Ohio in general. So pretty comfortable out there for the fans who are in attendance, as well as the players out there on the field. As at the opening face-off, temperature was hovering right around 50 degrees. Still a slight breeze out there, but really nice night. Can't ask for much better. The beginning of March, starting the spring sports seasons. So the Yellow Jackets on the attack, needing a response. A goal would be huge to stop the bleeding as Ohio Wesleyan has all the momentum going their way at the moment. Outside the fan area, middle of the field, here's Tope. Near side, Lumet. Pass into the middle, and that one takes a big bounce up. And Deanna Lucas, the junior midfielder from New York, gets that much-needed goal. And the Yellow Jackets now find themselves down 3, 5-2, under 5 minutes remaining in the first period. So now after the Yellow Jackets getting a goal, a matter of can they slow down the Ohio Wesleyan attack. And winning this face-off would be huge for the Yellow Jackets. This one up in the air. Takes a bounce, and Radek, first one to it. Yellow Jackets on the attack once again. Knocked away from behind by Tiffany Trin. Tracking back and helping out her defense. Spin move. Now doubled, and foul called against the Yellow Jackets as Hanley was trying to make her way forward. Cutting back up against the sideline, Megan Nee. Egan sitting on a couple goals and an assist. Now behind the net. Klebus to Trin. Middle of the field with Carlson. Beautiful pass. That feed and finding a wide open Nicole Klebus as she was cutting through the middle and buried that shot. And the Yellow Jackets not able to get that much needed stop on the other end, defending that first attack after getting their own goal. And now the Battling Bishops extend their lead once again, 6-2, under 3.5 minutes remaining in the opening period. So when you looked at the scouting report, the Yellow Jackets, of course, they knew that the Battling Bishops had no problem scoring goals in their opening game. It was just a matter of, could you stop them? And to this point in this, really the early stages of this game, haven't been able to. And things just not going the way of BW at the moment. Klebus on the near side of the field. Passes back to Carlson. Middle of the field to Delgado. Here's Trin. On the left wing, looking to make a move inside, passing that one in the middle, and a finish for Sophia Staples-Roy. Number 8, Grace Egan, credited with the assist on the Staples-Roy goal. It's now 7-2. And the Battling Bishops are just gashing the Yellow Jackets on the attack. Been impressive, the really conversion ratio that they've had, the percentage at this point of times down the field, and how many shots they've actually had to compared to goals. Not much different there on that. Feels like every time Ohio Wesleyan shoots the ball, they've managed to find the back of the net. Now the Yellow Jackets on the attack. After conceding another goal, looking to pull one back. Try to keep it close enough where you're within striking distance still. Don't want this one to get out of hand here in the early stages. Behind the net. Lumet to Conway. Conway finding Lucas. Lucas didn't have much room to get a shot off. Had to back this one out. Smart decision there. Conway in the direction of Lucas. That one flashes just a little bit wide. And here come the battling Bishops the other direction. Plenty of white jerseys up ahead. Miklos trying to recover. And we're going to have a free shot opportunity here for Ohio Wesleyan. Number 13, Nicole Klebus. Tucks that one in the bottom left corner. Another goal for Ohio Wesleyan. And they now go up 6 goals. 8-2 is the score. So several battling Bishops at this point, putting together some pretty decent nights. Adding to the stat sheet. Egan has several goals. Fleming has 2 as well. And that's now 2 goals for Klebus. This one up in the air. Face-off one by the Yellow Jackets. Snagged by Deanna Lucas. Finding Lumet. Lumet cutting inside. She's going to have a great opportunity for a shot and a quick goal. Excellent response. And see the excitement from the Yellow Jackets. Gives them a little bit of energy on the other end. Something to feel good about here at the end of the period. 1 minute remaining. You pull one back. Now down 5. Still a long way to go in this game. A lot of time to play, but a long way back. That gives you a little bit of hope. 8-3 now the score. This one on the face-off went all the way towards the attacking side there for the Yellow Jackets in that attacking third. Lily Tope was there and got bumped a little bit and stepped back into the midfield. And so Ohio Wesleyan gets the ball back. Black jerseys back, trying to pack it in inside that fan area. Off to the left-hand side of your screen. Flashing that shot wide was Delgallo. Looking for that back left corner. Penalty going against the Yellow Jackets. A little too physical defensively. Free shot opportunity, and this one saved. Been a tough night in goal for Pottinger. Made a great save and some hard contact, and looks like Radek, the player on the ground. She quickly gets up, back to her feet. Seems to be okay, shaking that one off. Senior midfielder from Olmsted Township went to Olmsted Falls, and we're back in play. Massey has this one taken away, and there goes the horn, and that is going to do it for the opening period. The Yellow Jackets in their home opener here for the regular season in women's lacrosse action find themselves down 8-3 versus the visiting Ohio Wesleyan Battling Bishops. We'll step aside here on bwyellowjackets.com as well as OAC TV. We'll be right back. .15 up on the clock. We're back here on bwyellowjackets.com as well as OAC TV. I'm Cole McDaniel, and you are watching and listening to the home opener for women's lacrosse action tonight for the Yellow Jackets down against the Ohio Wesleyan Battling Bishops, and face-off one to start the second period by Ohio Wesleyan. Here on the right wing is Carlson up close to the sideline, backing this one out and finding a teammate. The drop to Fleming. Middle of the field, Delgallo. Back to Fleming. Getting close to the crease and then passing this one out. Past the 20-yard line on the football hashes. Delgallo looking behind the net and scramble for that loose ball in the middle of the field. Ohio Wesleyan able to pick it up, continue their attack. Plenty of time still on the clock to try to get a shot off. Clearing some space, almost like an ISO play in basketball. Allowing some space for Fleming to go 1v1, and she sails that shot high. 10 seconds on the clock. Cutting inside and finishing. Great move by Tiffany Trin, the freshman midfielder from Dublin. 9-3, Ohio Wesleyan. Calm, cool, and collected on that finish. Right at the last. On that attack for the Battling Bishops. So getting a goal after only a minute and a half played here in the second period. So the second period picking out the same way that the first period really went in general. The visitors have not let off. And the Yellow Jackets need to find a way to get this second period to go their way. Face-off won, though, by number 24, Sofia Delgado, the junior midfielder. Passing it up the right wing to Staples Roy. Tight defensive pressure there from Carly Kern. Nobody able to get open in the middle. So wrapping around and trying to take it herself was Grace Egan. That one might have been deflected, but went high and wide of the net there. Yellow Jackets doing a better job defensively here, making it more difficult on Ohio Wesleyan. Aside from coming back and coming to the ball, really hasn't been any room cutting through the middle of the fan area. Aside from right there, slip up, losing your mark. Pass in the finish there for Ohio Wesleyan. Goal there for number 20, Amara Carlson. And Ohio Wesleyan already in double figures. 10 points up on the scoreboard. Nearly 3 minutes played so far here in the second period. Yellow Jackets, a much-needed face-off win. Miklos, a lot of room to run, and loses it right in front of the crease as she was about to try to fire a shot off on net. Several changes for both teams on the far sideline. Grogan able to shake her defender enough to get forward, find an open teammate in Delgado. And Ohio Wesleyan can slow down their attack. Run the offense, take their time. And they've been patient as the Yellow Jackets have done a pretty good job tracking their marks in general here in the second period, better than the first. Ohio Wesleyan, they've continued to move, continue to flash through the middle of that fan area and don't really force a pass. Wait until somebody gets open. Saw that just a moment ago, Trin got open, but her shot was deflected away. Yellow Jackets winning this one back defensively. Making a long run up the field is number 15, Lauren Comack. Finding Lexi Conway. Conway behind the net. Sophia Lume. On the right wing, Taupe. In the middle, Rinnick Mellon trying to make a move. Instead, she needs to pass this one over here to the near side to Taylor Miklos. I'm not sure exactly who Lauren Getchy was looking for there. Sailed that one out through the back of the end zone on the football marks on the field. Turning over possession, and here come the battling Bishops the other direction. Number 30, Samantha Diaz, getting some of her first action in the game on the evening. Trend to Carlson. Near side to Lindsay Wolverton. Behind the net. Massey applying the tight pressure. That one's just knocked away. Carlson gets to the ball, and Yellow Jackets continue to have to settle in, defend this attack. Klebus. Carlson. Back to Klebus. Slicing through two defenders and tucking that one home in the bottom left-hand corner. 11-3, battling Bishops. So mentioned a few goals for Klebus on the night, the junior attacker from Delaware. Played her high school lacrosse at Hayes down there in Delaware. Didn't have to go too far from home to go to Ohio Wesleyan. Having a good night herself. Really the whole team for the battling Bishops having a good night, looking to add on to that as well. Face-off one for the Yellow Jackets. Rinnick Mellon covering a lot of ground herself there on that attack. Passed it directly to number 19, Sophia Lume. And that one was coming like right at her chest, and I think she had a difficult time figuring out which way she wanted to catch that one. A little bit of indecision, and result in the Yellow Jackets turning it over, but now winning it back. Well done by Lauren Getchy, sophomore from Perrysburg. Radek finds Conway, middle of the field. Out to the far side, and that pass there from Mellon, a little bit low. And skips past her intended target. Another turnover for the Yellow Jackets, and some of those mistakes have just been costly. Things that the Yellow Jackets will want to clean up here in the opening weeks of the season. Really in non-conference play before you get to the conference schedule. Credit to Ohio Wesleyan, they haven't had too many of those costly mistakes or simple mental lapses. Played a pretty clinical game so far, and this could be a much-needed timeout for the Yellow Jackets. We'll step aside and take a timeout with them here on BWYellowJackets.com as well as OAC TV. We'll be right back. Back following the brief pause in action here on BWYellowJackets.com as well as OAC TV. Official here on the near side was just counting to make sure that both teams had the appropriate amount of players on the field, and we're good, and the whistle goes and we're underway. Just over 7 minutes remaining here in the second period. 11-3 advantage for the visitors in Ohio Wesleyan. A lot of room here in the middle of the field and on the right side. Thought they could have gone a little bit faster there. Sophia Staples-Roy instead deciding to slow it down. Be patient, run the attack instead of being aggressive. And quick in transition. Opportunity for a couple changes over on the far sideline for the Battling Bishops defensively. Wolverton. Pass in the middle, and this one not caught cleanly. But Ohio Wesleyan getting to that ball first again. This one fired low, skipping it in. Sophia Delgado, a junior midfielder from Braintree, Massachusetts, with the goal. 12-3. Good majority of the goals for the Battling Bishops have been low shots fired in that have taken a skip or found that bottom corner. Tough for the goaltender to deal with it. Pottinger's had a lot of shots she's had to face. And Ohio Wesleyan, they've been really good at placing those shots in areas that are tough for Pottinger to deal with. And just get the sense that with a lot of time still left to play in this game, the Battling Bishops are certainly not done. They won the face-off, but the Yellow Jackets win it back. A lot of white jerseys back, though. The Yellow Jackets don't have a numbers advantage here in transition. They can slow it down, try to run their offense. And the most success they've had is when they've been able to find Deanna Lucas cutting through the middle in front of net. Here's Radek. Trying to make a move to get inside. Laying this one off for Mellon. She's to scoop this one off of the turf. Conway on the right wing. Finds Tope. Here's Lucas, and that one deflected on the shot. And Ohio Wesleyan now look to clear their defensive lines. Skip pass in the middle. Battle for it, and Delgado comes away with the ball. Gets bumped right up against the sideline by Mellon. On the right wing now with Sophia Staples-Roy. Behind the net with Casey Conklin. Sam Frary gets hit from behind as she tries to fire that shot, in the Yellow Jackets get a call going their way defensively as Lily Poland was surrounded by white jerseys. And Poland, the senior defender from Youngstown, making her way all the way up the field. As she passes this one up ahead, she'll make her way back. as the Yellow Jackets attackers in midfield joining the attack on the left-hand side of your screen. Pass for Conway in the direction of Getchie. Lane was jumped and nearly stolen away, but it sailed a little bit high and Getchie couldn't quite handle that pass. On the attack again here, the Battling Bishops. Quite a run east to west by Sam Frary. Staples Roy looking to spin. Carly Kern does a good job standing that up, staying in front. Not biting on that shoulder fake. Carlson to the right wing. Frary. Behind the net, trying to wrap around the crease. Defender stumbles. It's just poked away, and here come the black jerseys back the other direction. Lauren Comack showing off her speed, streaking down the field. Passed that one in the direction of Sophia Lumet and put that one a little bit low and just scooped. It just actually skipped right under the stick there of Lumet. She tried to scoop it up, but unable to do so. Yellow Jackets win it back here on the near sideline. Massey finds Radek in the middle. Now here's Getchie. Out to Miklos on the far side. Conway. Right outside the fan area. Trying to get inside, making a move as Taupe, and she fires that one just a little bit wide to the right. Look for that bottom right-hand corner, and that was oh so close on that shot. The Yellow Jackets will still have time on their attack. Has a free shot opportunity about to come up for Taupe, the sophomore from Delaware. And she fires this one low and gets this one just past the goalkeeper, Job. And that goal for the Yellow Jackets now makes it 12-4 in favor of Ohio Wesleyan. Goal coming with just 1 minute and 14 seconds remaining in the second period. So Lily Taupe had actually been pretty quiet for a while. Hadn't really called her name much since the opening minutes of the game when she got a goal. Responding back quickly right after Ohio Wesleyan had scored. That's a good finish there from Taupe. Had a great opportunity and then able to score that goal on the free shot opportunity, and call going against Ohio Wesleyan. A little bit of confusion as the official pointed the wrong direction. And back in play here now. 1 minute remaining on the clock. Yellow Jackets just scored one. Can they strike twice right before the end of the half? Lumet to Getchie. Now with Conway. Radek flashes through the middle of the fan area. Now Taupe coming through. Grogan doing a good job staying tight on her, and there's a goal for the Yellow Jackets.
Goal, Yellow Jackets. Scores by number 7, Deanna Lucas. And she was assisted by number 23, Lauren Getchie.
Deanna Lucas with the goal. And number 23, Lauren Getchie, picks up the assist. So 2 goals in a matter of 1.5 minutes now for the Yellow Jackets. Have some new life here in this game, down 12-5. But the sideline for the Yellow Jackets starting to get a little bit more loud. Hearing some more cheering from the Yellow Jacket supporters encouraging their team out there on the field. 30 seconds remaining. Can the Yellow Jackets get 3 in the last 2 minutes? Face-off won by Radek. Lucas to Tope. Scoops this one up with 16 seconds left to go. Not too much time to run the offense. Gonna have to make a move and fire a shot. Back behind the net. Pass in the middle. Deflected. And scooped up there by the goalkeeper, Cadence Job. And that is going to do it for the first half. These two teams are going to the locker room with a score of 12 for Ohio Wesleyan and 5 for the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. We'll step aside here during halftime on bwyellowjackets.com as well as OAC TV. We'll be back for the second half in about 10 minutes. We're about to get the second half underway here on BWYellowJackets.com as well as OAC TV. Welcome back into George Finnie Stadium, Tressel Field, here on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University in Berea, Ohio. If you're just now tuning in and missed the first half, Ohio Wesleyan here on the road, getting the goals to come fast in this game in the first period, jumped up on the Yellow Jackets quickly and find themselves with a 12-5 advantage. Here's where we're about to get the second half started. Of course, the Yellow Jackets in their all-black uniforms. They'll be attacking again from left to right on your screen. Ohio Wesleyan in their white jerseys. Again, I'm Cole McDaniel here with you tonight, bringing you all the action live and see what happens here in the second half. The Yellow Jackets showed some life right at the end of the half, picking up 2 goals in the final 2 minutes. Still a long way to try to get back into this one, but that 10-minute break at halftime, certainly the legs can get cold, certainly can change momentum. We'll see if it does so. Doesn't seem to be the case, though. Here early on the first attack, a quick goal for Sophia Staples-Roy, and the Battling Bishops continue the scoring rampage. 13-5. We played 55 seconds in the third period. On the Sophia Staples-Roy goal, Nicole Klebus picks up the assist. So back to the middle of the field now. Radek and Delgado. So one flips up in the air. Tope trying to get to it. Conway chasing down the ball, and she's chased from behind. Bumped by knee. But Conway able to get possession of the ball, and Yellow Jackets trying to piece together an attack, but that pass back was jumped by Abby Grogan. Grogan a few times has read the eyes of the passer on the attack and jumped in front of that passing lane. Picked up in the middle on that loose ball, and excitement there from number 7, Deanna Lucas, as she scores another goal. The Yellow Jackets responding back quickly. So after giving up a goal less than a minute later, pulling it back, 13-6 on the scoreboard. Deanna Lucas in the opening game of the season scored 2 goals. She's continued her run of scoring here in this game as well. One of those leading attackers for the Yellow Jackets, going to be a crucial piece to this season. Yellow Jackets started off the year 1-0. A win at Grove City over the weekend in Pennsylvania. So both of these teams had one win on one game played, looking to see who could go 2-0. And right now, unless something crazy happens, it appears like Ohio Wesleyan will be able to come away with the win here on the road. But still early in the third period, and the Yellow Jackets getting a little bit of momentum starting to go their way here at the moment. Here's Tope on the attack. Radek. Getchy back to Radek. Tope in the middle of the field. Trin closes out on her. Stays tight defensively. Conway in the direction of Radek. Radek has a little bit of space, trying to slice through two white jerseys. Some contact there and a penalty going against Ohio Wesleyan. So a free shot opportunity here coming up for Radek. A good enough angle here to get a decent shot off. See if Radek decides to go low and fire this one in. Instead, she tries to cut across, fired it high. That's deflected. Might have actually caught the post as well. And Ohio Wesleyan, they defend that attack well, and they look to get out in transition. Here's Trin. A lot of green turf in front of her and really able to cover a good 50, 60 yards herself. Staples Roy. Back to Klebus. Just slowly working around in a circle here right now. Now starting to make some moves and cutting through the middle. Shout from the Yellow Jacket supporters as well as some of the players down there on the field didn't like that call, as they felt like Fleming was already going to ground and stumbling herself before she ran into Miklos. On that free shot opportunity after the penalty, Ohio Wesleyan not able to score, so the Yellow Jackets, they're able to fend that off, and that's one of the few times with really great chances that Ohio Wesleyan hasn't been able to finish. Now here comes Miklos the other way. In the middle, Radek has that one poked away before she could cleanly catch it and fire it on net. And Job, the freshman goalkeeper from Pickerington, she cleaned that one up and able to find a teammate. Now Ohio Wesleyan trying to work it out of the back. Clear their lines. Looking for a pass, and this one deflected by Lumet. Hanley's able to keep it for Ohio Wesleyan. Now up against the sideline. A bump from Lucas. Delgado. Klebus finds a teammate, Grace Egan. Staples Roy. High pass there for Delgado, but she catches that one cleanly. Cutting inside, that one flashes a little bit wide. Tough angle to try to tuck that one into the back corner. Will remain Ohio Wesleyan ball, and they have 5 seconds remaining here on this attack. Need to pass it in the middle quickly, float that one up, and the Yellow Jackets, they come away with it. Here's the pass to Lucas. She has a lot of space in front of her. Now Tope. Loses that one, but Lucas, quick and aware. Conway back out to Tope. Pass through the middle to Miklos. Here's Radek. Has some room to shoot. She fires that one low, tucks it into the bottom corner, and the Yellow Jackets continue to gain more and more life after they've been able to defensively tighten things up a little bit and still be able to slowly get a couple goals the other way. 13-7. The deficit beginning to look smaller and smaller. So now can you get another stop defensively, or can you simply just win this face-off, go back on the attack again? That is the question. Just a little over 8 minutes remaining here in the third period. Ball up in the air, takes a bounce, and Radek, first one to get to it. This one poked away from behind. Taupe still keeping it for the Yellow Jackets. Now Lumet. Getchy finds Conway. Met by another defender. Miklos, Lumet. Getchy and Conway was no longer there as her help, because Conway had to run around and Getchy didn't realize it and just threw that one away. Have to be a little bit more calm in possession on the ball there. Now the battling Bishops trying to clear their lines defensively, finding a teammate wide open in the middle. Quickly met by Lucas. Needing some help, going to have to lay this one off. It's number 23, Grogan, up along the sideline, and Lucas pokes that one away. And it's going to be Yellow Jackets ball, and well done by Deanna Lucas. Tracking back, not only making an impact offensively, but helping her team out defensively. Low pass in the direction of Lumet. Taken away by Ohio Wesleyan. Up along the left wing. Cutting inside is Staples Roy. And she turns this one back over. Lily pulling barrels over number 25, Caroline Fleming. So the battling Bishops get it right back. What's been a slower third period for Ohio Wesleyan, the Yellow Jackets have really actually been winning the third period at this point. Behind the net, pass right in front of the crease. Unable to cleanly corral that ball, but it's going to leak all the way out to Sam Frary. The pass in the middle. This one saved. Grace Egan fired that one on net. And Pottinger making that save, now trying to distribute it out to a teammate. Radek in a battle for the ball and push from behind. And the Yellow Jackets now going to continue to make their way forward. Having a difficult time corralling that ball. It's been bouncing around here on the turf. Last 15 seconds or so. High pass. Good snag by Lucas. And she's going to have a free shot opportunity here in just a second. Coming in from that left side. So Lucas, who's brought a lot of energy and intensity here in the third period, can maybe add to her tally. Has a couple of goals to her name already. Gets inside, fires, and there's a goal for the Yellow Jackets. Deanna Lucas. So anybody who thought this game might be over in the first half, well, it might not be. Yellow Jackets continuing to gain some momentum here in the third period. More and more at this point. Down 5 once again. It's been a while since they've been down just 5. 13-8's the score, and really a timeout that's needed right now for the Battling Bishops. See if they can talk things over and respond well after giving up a few goals here in the third period. As we have the brief pause in action, a reminder that tonight's Yellow Jacket women's lacrosse match is being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Rotuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider, and Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. You are listening to Yellow Jacket Women's Lacrosse on bwyellowjackets.com and OAC TV. We'll be right back. Back here on bwyellowjackets.com as well as OAC TV. As we get this one back in play, the Yellow Jackets on the attack once again after scoring a goal. Conway behind the net, finding Lumet. Now here's Miklos. Radek. Pass was a little bit behind her and unable to catch that one cleanly. Ohio Wesleyan trying to break the other direction. Getting into their attacking third. 4v3 right now, but it looks like Ohio Wesleyan up 5, going to try to slow it down. Instead, actually a quick pass. Seemed like they were going to try to slow down that attack, but Grace Egan was wide open in the middle in front of the goal. And she was able to tuck that one home. An easy finish for Egan. And now it's 14-8 Ohio Wesleyan. A much needed goal for the Battling Bishops to really stop the bleeding that they've dealt with here in the last couple of minutes. And extend their lead back up to 6 on the road. So the face-off between Radek and Delgado goes the way of the Battling Bishops once again. Pass to the near side. Klebus. Delgado. To Carlson in the middle. Back to Delgado. Making one defender miss. Now finding Fleming on the right wing. She's looking to cut inside. Got by one defender, by two. That shot skips, and here's a long run out by Pottinger. Gets bailed out by the bump. Now needs to find a teammate. She's just going to work her way back and launch this one up the field. Good snag there by Rinnick Mellon. Takes the space given to her and able to dish that one off to Conway. Lumet wide open. Here on the right wing, finds Radek in the middle. Radek tried to skip that one in. Missed that one a little bit wide to the left. Yellow Jackets still plenty of time on this attack, over 30 seconds. Mellon loses it, but fortunate. That goes directly to Radek. Scramble in the corner, and Ohio Wesleyan not dealing with that well. So because possession changed, the clock resets now for the Yellow Jackets. 90 seconds up on the clock. A minute and 40 seconds remaining in the third period. Middle of the field, top of the fan area. Trying to flash that one inside on that pass. Deflected. Here comes Ohio Wesleyan. Sam Frary showing off her speed in open space. Making a great move. Getting inside. Thought she might fire a shot there. Instead, thought better of it. And the shot in tight, directly in front of Pottinger. Another goal for Grace Egan. So last couple of minutes since that timeout, Ohio Wesleyan starting to get the wheels turning again like they were in the first half. It's now 15-8, under a minute remaining in the third.
Assist on that goal went to number 19, Sophia Staples-Roy.
So on that goal, Sophia Staples-Roy is credited with another assist. Face-off won by Ohio Wesleyan. Klebus finding a teammate in Hanley. And Grogan sends this one forward to Fleming. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Plenty of time to run the offense. Try to get one last good shot off. Fleming has Klebus in the middle. As she turned and looked to fire, several black jerseys got in front of her, so not a good chance there. 1 second remaining, and Ohio Wesleyan not going to be able to get a shot off. There goes the horn, and the officials blow the whistle, and that ends the third period. Ohio Wesleyan up 15-8 over the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. We'll step aside here on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV and be back for the fourth and final period. Back on BWYellowJackets.com as well as OAC TV. The fourth quarter now underway. 15-8 is the score in favor of Ohio Wesleyan. So the Yellow Jackets will be going from right to left on your screen. These two teams have switched sides. Last 3 or 4 minutes of that third period really started to change for Ohio Wesleyan for the better. The Yellow Jackets need to go on really a run that's would probably have to last about the full entire fourth quarter to have a really good chance. Massey, after a really fantastic run, making her way all the way up from the defense through the middle of the field, pass that one high in the direction of Lou May. And the Yellow Jackets turning that one over once again. Streaking down the sideline, number 23, Abby Grogan, making a great move to get by Rinnick Mellon. Pass in the middle broken up by Radek. A little overly physical coming through the back of Caroline Fleming. Ohio Wesleyan gets the call and maintain possession here at the moment. Carlson to Fleming. Now with Staples Roy. Getting up close to the crease, behind the net, and then passing that one high in the direction of Klebus. Be out of play, and Yellow Jackets take possession of the ball now. We've played 2.5 minutes so far in the fourth and final period. Here's Massey up along the sideline. Gets trapped and steps out of play, turning it over. Well done to just really shepherd her out. Now on the left wing. Middle of the field with Trin. Just passing around in a circle right now along the fan area. After really one full circle, you start to see Ohio Wesleyan begin to cut through the middle and make some runs. That time doesn't work out. Defended well and scooped up by Carly Kern, sophomore from Pennsylvania. Conway has a teammate at the back door if she could find Lou May. Instead, stolen away from behind by number 15, Megan Nee. And she has a lot of room to run. Passes up a little bit high, hard to deal with that one. Sophia Staples-Roy tried to catch that one, but unable to get that one cleanly, and out of play. Yellow Jackets possession. And we'll pause in the action, and as we have this timeout with just under 11 minutes left to go in the game, a reminder that tonight's Yellow Jacket women's lacrosse match is being brought to you by Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, the home of the Monday Night Athletics Roadshow, and Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You are listening to Yellow Jacket Women's Lacrosse on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. 15-8 still on the scoreboard. Under 11 minutes left to go here in this match between the Yellow Jackets and the Battling Bishops, as the Battling Bishops are trying to spoil the home opener for the Yellow Jackets this season. And in transition, that one was stolen away, and Fleming 1v1 with Pottinger. And Pottinger makes an incredible save there. Gets a nice applause from the fans who have made their way here to George Finnie Stadium tonight. Taylor Miklos finds Deanna Lucas. Getchy to Conway. Now in the middle to Tope. So I'm going to be a call going against Ohio Wesleyan. Looked as that one skipped and hopped up, that maybe Ohio Wesleyan would be able to get out in transition, but no, there was a reason that pass came up short. Again, there was some contact there as Miklos was fouled. Now a free shot opportunity for her. From a good opportunity, cuts inside and fires that one low and skipping it in for the goal. And the Yellow Jackets now down 6 once again, 15-9. 9 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the game. So back to the middle of the field on the Yellow Jackets logo. Going side by side here. In the draw one, showing the hops, Tiffany Tren getting up and snagging that ball, and she has a lot of room to just streak in and fire a shot. That one saved off of the shin of Pottinger. And here come the Yellow Jackets. Switching the field, Lauren Comack into the attacking third. Getchy to Conway. Lucas finds Radek on the left wing. Scooping this one up, and Lucas able to find a teammate. Miklos loses it though, and Ohio Wesleyan winning possession back. Pass up along the sideline. Samantha Diaz back in. She's trying to get by Lily Poland, finds a teammate. That's Caroline Fleming. Eight minutes remaining. Frary with Radek in front of her. Cutting through the middle. Great find from Caroline Fleming. She'll be credited with the assist and a goal there for number 24, Sophia Delgado.
Battling Bishop goal scored by number 24, Sophia Delgado. Final pass to number 25, Caroline Fleming.
16-9. Now in favor of the Battling Bishops, looking to spoil the home opener for the Yellow Jackets here at George Finnie Stadium. And Ohio Wesleyan also only one goal away from their total they had in their victory over Otterbein, another Ohio Athletic Conference opponent. In their season opener, won that one 17-13. Very possible that we could see that same score here tonight, but Yellow Jackets would have to score a couple more goals to make that possible. Miklos nearly won it. Took an awkward hop. Poland, as she tried to get to it, had it poked away from behind by the most recent goal scorer in Delgado. Pass in the middle. Delgado wide open. Able to feed it to Klebus on the far side of the field. Pass a little high coming across, and great awareness there from Sophia Staples-Roy as that pass sailed over the head of Samantha Diaz. Close shot. Caroline Fleming left her feet, jumped, tried to put it over the head of Pottinger, and Pottinger caught that one cleanly. So a few nice saves for Pottinger here, slamming the door shut on Fleming a few times in this fourth quarter. Conway behind the net. And again, jumping that passing lane was Abby Grogan. Really a master of doing that. Just reading the eye and reading where that pass is intended to go, and the quickest one to react. Good skill from the freshman from Louisville, Kentucky. Yellow Jackets have it again and turn it over. That pass a little bit difficult for Lexi Conway to deal with it, and junior from Worcester loses that one out of play, and now Ohio Wesleyan back in transition. Sarah Hanley checking her shoulder, seeing that Lou May's right behind her. Making a great pass, though, to Samantha Diaz. Diaz looked like she had a clear lane towards the goal, but black jersey coming across and forcing her to go a different direction. Pass it away, and right now the clock is a friend of Ohio Wesleyan as it continues to tick down. Pass inside to number 19, Sophia Staples-Roy. And several bodies hitting the floor on the contact inside. The Yellow Jackets have a call going their way, and that pass out snagged by Staples-Roy. One of the taller players on the roster for Ohio Wesleyan, using her length to make that interception, and now the Battling Bishops on the attack once again. Plenty of time to continue to just drain the clock here at the moment. Really kill this game off with 4 minutes remaining and a 7-goal advantage. Pass a little bit high there for Klebus. And the Yellow Jackets able to win it. Here's Tope. Passing this one back, now trying to switch the field. Poland just lost that one. Not sure if she just lost it in the lights or what, but Seemed like that pass was on the money there from Morgan Massey. It just seems like the Yellow Jackets starting to wear down a little bit here the last couple of minutes. The energy level has certainly dropped down. It's a different feel from what it was in the third quarter as the Yellow Jackets had a whole different intensity. There's a great move there and a clever finish. There you go, matching the total from the opening game of the season for Ohio Wesleyan, 17 goals. Tiffany Trin with that last one. So the second goal on the young career for Tiffany Trin. Freshman from Dublin. And that one coming with exactly 3 minutes remaining in this match. 17-9 on the scoreboard. Face-off won by the Yellow Jackets. Radek has Lumet up ahead. Finds Lumet, tried to turn. Looking for Taupe in the middle, and plenty of white jerseys there. Stealing that one away, and some room to run for Hanley. Finds a wide open Grogan in the middle. Klebus. Conklin has it again behind the net. Prairie draws the contact from the Yellow Jackets. Now has it again, cutting inside. Bumped again. Second time she's had a call go her way in a matter of the last 10 seconds. And she was inside the fan area on that last one. So free shot opportunity right down the middle. Can't ask for much better position here. Opportunity to score a goal, cutting inside, and she finishes it. 18 goals now for Ohio Wesleyan. Beginning to pour it on here in the latter stages. Doubling their lead. A 9-goal advantage, 18-9 on the scoreboard, 2 minutes remaining in the game. The whistle from the official, and face-off one again for Ohio Wesleyan. There's a bump in the back. Wide open in the middle is DeGallo. Her shot low but saved. Well done by Pottinger. Corralling that ball then as it was loose and bouncing. Pass a little bit low in the direction of Taupe, and it's going to skip out of play. Clock continues to tick down, just over a minute remaining. So a really good start to the season for Ohio Wesleyan. Been on the road twice to start the year. Going to walk out of this 2-0 to begin the season, and on Saturday, it's their first match that they have at home as they host Lynchburg at noon. Taking a look at what the Yellow Jackets have coming up. Again, had a good start to the season. Mentioned their victory at Grove City to start the year, so came into this one 1-0. Going to fall to 1-1. They're dropping the home opener here tonight. But back in action on Saturday. Here once again at Tressel Field here in George Finnie Stadium at 3:30 against Worcester. And there's the horn, and that's going to do it for this game. So everything's going to wrap up. Ohio Wesleyan, the Battling Bishops, winning 18-9, and there's your final. For everybody who tuned in, watched and listened live here on BWYellowJackets.com as well as OAC TV, want to thank you all for watching and listening with me here tonight. For myself, Cole McDaniel, that's going to do it for us this evening. Have a good rest of your week and an upcoming weekend as well.